What's up, everybody? This is Hainsey's Cave Talk. I'm your host, Chris Haynes, a.k.a. Hainsey. Once again, we're in the cave with the co-host, Jason, a.k.a. Choppers. Hey, 1 week from Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas, brother. I hope you guys get all the gifts that you've been waiting for and wishing for, and I hope it makes you happy.
I hope everybody gets exactly what they asked for. If you're friends of ours, you're probably on the naughty list. Yeah. So you don't be disappointed if you don't get what you want.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm rooting for. Me to get even with my bookie.
Yeah.
That's what I want. That'd be my best gift.
We are taking hits, man. Wow, this betting season has been terrible.
Yeah, the last 2 years have been. I just like last Sunday, I had lots of winners.
Yeah.
But Kansas City, my team, I had them hooked.
I loved them.
I had them hooked on it.
I loved them.
Why are they spotting the Chargers 5.5?
I loved them, man.
So when they went down, I was in a hole. But then I came through with, I had Baltimore, I had Buffalo, I had Washington. Yeah. I made a comeback, but the thing is, I ended up losing like $42.
Right.
But if Kansas City or my other key team, Green Bay, which they lost, if one of those two come in,
right,
I have a really good Sunday.
And that seems how it's been for all of us gamblers, our bettors.
Yeah.
We just are getting winners with losers.
Yeah.
And it's just, this is why it's the battles of gambling, man, just trying to win.
The round robins, to me, it's a terrible bet. You got to pick 3 winners, and it pays a 2-teamer, if you guys know what a round robin is. And it's hard to get that 3 winners. I mean,
you can always try to get the 2 out of 3.
Yeah, you get the 2 out of 3, you get your money back, and you're like, well, it's.
So on tap for the show today, Jason and I, we're going to talk some more Christmas, man. It's that time of the year. We're going to talk about some of our favorite cookies. That's our top 5. And we also are going to talk about just some of our favorite gifts as a kid. We're going to talk about the college football playoff. Big weekend, starting the first weekend, these games. There's some big NFL games on Saturday, Sunday, getting into Monday Night Football. So we'll be ramping up for football. There was a trade today for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we're going to talk about that too. But where do you want to go, Jason? You want to just kick it off with our top 5 right now?
I got to ask you one thing, though. What do you make of the Jake Paul fight, Joshua?
So before
I just had to bring it up before
these guys watch it, it's probably going to watch this episode. It's probably going to be over.
Oh, when is it?
It's tonight.
Oh, it's tonight.
It's tonight. It's a joke.
It is a joke. They were standing next to each other. Joshua should kill this guy. I mean, absolutely destroy him.
Yeah.
He fought heavyweight champs. And
Jake Paul's been boxing for like 4 years.
And he's twice the size of Jake Paul.
He got 30 or 40 pounds on him. They weighed in. You're looking at a world-class boxer.
How about the height?
I know.
Jake Paul was looking at him like it was like a giant.
If Jake Paul makes it competitive, it's because Joshua either won, took a pay that's going to kill his legacy, or he didn't take it serious, and Jake Paul's better. I think no matter what, Anthony Joshua's minus 700.
He's still in great
He should be
shape.
minus 1,500. He's going to kill him.
Honest to God, if this fight is close or Jake Paul wins, they should never watch another Jake Paul fight. Not give him a fucking nickel because it's fixed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about this Joshua's. He's fought. Didn't he fight?
World-class boxers that beat him.
Usyk.
That's it.
Usyk.
He
fought him. And then
Anthony Ruiz was a short, stocky guy, knocked him out. He fought Tyson Fury.
Did he fight Tyson Fury?
I don't know if he did.
I wasn't sure.
He knocked out Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's a big dude.
And that's after he took the the distance.
He fought Tyson Fury. And and didn't embarrass himself.
Yeah.
So if that fight is competitive at all, it's fixed.
I mean, serious.
It should be a knockout.
I would ban it forever. Honestly, I wouldn't pay a nickel to watch those fights.
To see Anthony Joshua, his knockout number is minus 360. So to win, you'd have to put $360 to win 100.
To win 100.
Yeah, to knock him out. So the odds are saying Anthony Joshua should win, right?
But like I said, if it goes any other way, it's as blatant as somebody's calls in football that stuff's fixed. I mean, really, seriously.
But I'm glad we're back in the cave, man, just doing this. This feels great. I have some questions, Christmas questions, some random stuff just to ask you, goofball stuff.
Yeah.
And
I got a couple sports questions.
You want to hit me with anything right now?
You know what? I was thinking about this, like playing sports. What do you think would be the hardest thing to do? Like if you had to pick something, hit a baseball, or how about tennis? How about 100-mile-an-hour
tennis?
What you call it? Or how about being a goalie?
A goalie would be bad, but a goalie, if you're big, you got a chance.
I'm not saying you're going to get hurt, but can you imagine stopping a puck from Sidney Crosby?
I don't know. Yeah, right. I don't know tennis. If I could,
I couldn't hit the ball.
There's no way. There's no way I could.
I'd have to hold the racket and hopefully he hits the racket. But it'd probably knock it out of my head. Because think about 118, 120 mile an hour.
And I'm not a tennis player. Yeah. I'm not going to be ready for that.
I mean, I was just thinking something.
About, like, off sports, like ping pong. You play an international star in ping pong. I wouldn't even know he served. No. It would hit me.
Hey, there was guys. I went to this community college, Jeff Tech, okay, back in the day. I got
college educated colors.
I picked up the sandpaper paddle, right? Just sandpaper on both sides. Well, these guys, they opened up their little case, got these rackets out, black on one side, red on the other side. It was rubber.
Yeah.
Oh, what? God, whatever, guys. You're fancy dancy.
Yeah.
Listen, they hit that ball. It did like whoop, whoop, whoop. It did jumps and hoops and this. It hit my pad and went right. I'm like, how the hell did you do that? Because the spin they put on it, it would hit my sandpaper pad, and it just like I was just trying to hit it back. It went this and just went this way.
We would go over to the mill shop.
I thought I was good.
We play racquetball, okay? And these guys would come with goggles and their own paddle. I'm like, I'll use the one the mill shop provides. Exactly. It ain't nothing. Yeah, theirs was coming off like a missile.
Big difference. That spin they put on that ball with them, because like I said, it was red and black. Like each surface was different for serving or returning. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize how shitty I really was in ping pong.
Right.
I was pretty good against sandpaper paddle. That was pretty good.
Same people say with pool, like playing pool. If the pool stick matters, like that stuff. But like, if you're looking at sports, I would say the hardest thing in all the major sports is to hit a baseball off a major league pitch.
How do you think you would do? How about this? This doesn't seem hard at all. You get out there, NBA game. You're sitting on a bench. You're sitting on a bench.
I'm sitting on a bench.
Guy gets hurt. They call you in for that free throw. You're down by one.
I'm already a shaky person.
Yeah, you're down by one.
And I'm not even nervous right now.
You're talking 48,000 people. They're bouncing them big heads behind them. Yeah. Do you think you would hit a free throw?
I think I was short arming. I think I was short arming. I think I would be so just on the stroke and having it in line. I think I would short arm it and might not even hit the rim.
I remember I was playing for Mingo, and we were playing Central down at the Mingo gymnasium. I was up for a free throw in the glass boards, and there was people up in the balcony. It's the old gymnasium down here. Yeah, I'm up there. It's kind of about 6 inches short of the rim. I'm like, are you kidding me? At least hit the bank board or something. Hit the rim.
So at work, one year we played, they had a charity basketball tournament. The Walmart DC played against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they did a lottery at work to see who got to play them. I was lucky enough too. So like James Harrison, Charlie Batch, those guys were there. Yeah. And I, for some reason, was the point guard when I came in. And I thought I had crossed over. Anthony Smith was a safety for the Steelers. I thought I crossed him over. He reached around me, stole it, and as I'm chasing him, he threw it off the backboard and dunked it. And I was like,
I'm going to tell you what, when you got a 260-pound point guard, 5'8", the team's in trouble.
I wasn't 260 then. And then I was fast, right? So, like, James Harrison was at the line shooting a free throw, and I'm back behind him, So he shoots it off the backboard and try to get his own rebound, and I run up and jump in front of him, and I catch it. And I think I'm the man until he reaches around me and grabs me in the ball and picks me up in the air.
Yeah, I tell you another thing, like being in, like, say a running back, you think you could pick up 2 yards?
Maybe 5 carries.
You think?
I don't know.
Because you don't realize
Give me the best offensive line in football.
You don't realize how slow you are.
Right.
Until you're against them guys running 4.3s and like with that quick. That's why they're in the pros. Like, you would think as soon as you get the ball and you would just one hesitation, like, you're not going to hit the hole.
You would have to know that you're blasting straight.
Yeah.
Because you're running straight. You're not seeing nothing. Yeah. Like you said, it's happening too fast. Yeah. How about this, though? Like, say you do, like, get that 1 yard on the first carry, right? You're getting up. Maybe you're not even getting up for the second carry.
You know what I mean? Can you imagine if Myles Garrett would hit you?
Yeah, anybody. You in their prime. Jesus.
No.
Yeah, the defensive line. And say a linebacker, for God's sake, shoots free.
Yeah.
You're dead.
You're dead. You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead. Hey, we got some shots in front of
an
us,
average
buddy.
person like me and you, we're pretty much dead.
Yep.
Salute, brother.
Merry Christmas.
What do you think? Player of the year for football? Myles Garrett, defensive player of the year, hands down, I would say.
I think if anybody's going to get it, it's probably going to be Matthew Stafford. But Myles Garrett and Jackson Smith-Njigba are both going to break records. They're going to set records this year, and they're not going to get the acknowledgement. And he should win. I would think Myles Garrett is going to blow this.
Defensive player of the year, it's guaranteed.
And Smith-Njigba will get offensive player of the year by a mile just because he's going to shatter every receiving record. You know what I mean? He's just on. He didn't really have a great game last night. Puka Nacua did. All-time classic game last night.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks and the Rams played on Thursday Night Football, both coming into the game, 11-3, 10-3, for the division. This guy goes to sleep at halftime, falls asleep, wakes up and finds out it was the best game of the year.
Well, he did better than me. I woke up for the overtime. I didn't see the first.
But I woke up a winner, thank God. I woke up a winner. Usually I one-eyed it. That's our
that's your
one-eyed it. It was like, 38-37 overtime. I was like, what do I have?
Yeah, Myles Garrett, he should break the sacks record. What's he need?
I think he needs a sack. He's or two. Like he's close. He's got maybe 20 and a half.
There's 4 games. I think he's at 19. I think he needs 3 more. I think he needs 3 more sacks.
He didn't get nothing last week.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's where I remember him being about 19.
But he's hands down defensive player of the year.
You're looking at a team. Okay. And it was always debated. T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett. There was an argument there to be had.
There's no
argument now. You're looking at a guy that has nothing around him in Cleveland and dominates like that week in and week out. It's crazy.
It is. I mean, offensively, like you said, in Njigba, but I don't know, Matthew Stafford. Because you look at the game he did last night. I mean, what, he had 500 yards, no turnovers. How did they lose that game?
Yeah.
Sam Darnold had 3 interceptions, I think.
There was a costly two-point conversion. That was kind of sketchy.
It was sketchy.
But, I mean, hey, that's a great coach in Seattle. You've talked about him. You've talked him up before. Yeah. Macdonald was a great
coach for when he was at Michigan. He was.
You're looking at what's sad is you're looking at probably the 2 best teams in the NFC, Seattle and the Rams. I mean, the NFC's not as wide open as the AFC. There's a lot of good teams in the NFC, but you're looking at maybe the top 2 teams. One of them's going to have to go on a road on the playoffs.
How about coach of the year? Whew.
Yeah, coach of the year is tough. I would look at Sean McVay, but after last night, where do you go, man? Yeah. You were not predicting Seattle to be this good. Nobody was.
How about the Bears?
Big game. Big game tomorrow night. Big game. Bears, Packers, big game.
They were talking about odds on the coaches, and this guy was talking about, well, it depends. If you would bet coach of the year, like you can bet on a FanDuel or whatever odds. I think Shanahan was like plus 350. Who's doing it? I think he's a hell of a coach.
Yeah.
But he actually said this. He goes, if you think San Fran will win out, he goes, put money on Shanahan. Because if he wins out and goes 13-3 or whatever, 14-3 or there's a damn good chance at plus 330 if you do it. So that's what he was saying. Like if you look at it right now, think who's going to win out. And then put your money on them.
Yeah. So at the beginning of the year, I had a 5 or 6 leg division winner parlay. Okay. Here was my predictions.
Oh, I think I remember you.
Okay. I have Jacksonville win the division. They're going to be right down to the last game with Houston. Then I had Buffalo. That was a big game last week. They still are sitting where they don't need to be. I mean, they're still sitting behind the Patriots, but the Patriots lose. Sunday night, Buffalo beats Cleveland. That's the difference. So I have Buffalo, Jacksonville, Green Bay. It's a big game with the Bears, even though Green Bay's backed up. I have the 49ers. You just brought that up. Kyle Shanahan, as injured as they are, man, they're sitting there, and they're just right behind them. They're a game back from these two.
I think he's a hell of a coach because he's had injuries, with Bosa and the other guy, Warren. They were out all year. Purdy been in and out all year. McCaffrey. I mean, I give up. I tip my hat to him.
They haven't had Brandon Ayuk.
You're right.
He schemes things up, man. He's a great coach. I love Kyle Shanahan. I'm a huge fan. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on that parlay. All these are coming down to the last week.
They got Carolina right here. Yeah.
I got lucky. I didn't have the Chiefs because the Chiefs were a big favorite to win a division. The one big favorite I did take was I have the Eagles to win the NFC North. That's where my parlay lies. So all them teams are sitting in the thick of things. I could hit that, or I could not even get it.
Yeah, Sean Payton. I mean, you can even put him in a mix for a coach of the year. I mean,
Right.
think about it. I mean, Harbaugh. I mean, honestly, you know what's funny about Harbaugh?
Harbaugh's another one, dude, because he's dealing with a lot of injuries as well.
Listen, you have a quarterback, Justin Herbert, who I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But every time Chargers play, they just knock the snot out of you.
They grind.
They grind, and they just don't. I don't know. You would think with Herbert, they would put 28, 30 points on the board. No, they don't. They beat you 16, 13, 18, 15. I mean, it's
every week.
Every week.
And like you said, the game last week with the Chiefs.
Yeah. They were down 13-3. They somehow come back.
So I just pulled up, since we've been talking the NFL, I pulled up the big games this weekend. Like I said, the Packers-Bears, Saturday night. The college football playoff moved their games around so they didn't have to fight. They put Oregon and James Madison on at night.
What is that? Bears minus one. Bears got some injuries in. You know, Christian Kirk.
So it's the Packers. The Packers got
But Christian Kirk's coming back, I think.
Oh, that's good for them.
I think he's coming back.
But the Packers know Micah Parsons. Christian Watson got hurt last week, and he's been on a tear. That game's going to mean a lot.
Yeah, Odunzo's been hurt. I think I don't know if the other guy's been hurt or not, but that's going to be a tough game.
Over and under 46.5, it says. So,
Micah Parsons, wow.
Yeah, Jordan Love's been playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
That's a huge game. The NFL, there's some big games this weekend. If you guys are fans of the NFL, the Steelers-Lions. The Lions -7. That's a 4.5. It's a bad matchup for the Steelers. Both teams need this game.
But I think the Steelers can actually cover if they play like they did the last 2 weeks. Open it up, let Rodgers throw the ball, play his game, because Detroit's defense is bad.
Yeah.
I would. It looks like an overplay. It kind of does.
Yeah.
But usually when it looks like an overplay.
Yeah. With our offense. But talking about the Steelers, man. I don't know if it's the level of competition as far as like the Ravens are dynamic, but their defense isn't spectacular. The Dolphins have been real hot, and they've been running the football really well. I don't know if it's just been a buzzsaw of playing those teams or the Steelers finally found
you
something.
got to look at this. I mean, I liked what they did. They opened up the offense, against Baltimore in this, but they were lucky to beat Baltimore. That one play.
Very lucky.
Very lucky.
Very lucky.
But they won. They did. Miami, to me, was just they won 4 in a row, but they play. They're sitting Tua down on a bench.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't play in the cold. They never could. They're 0-6.
Right.
Was that a big win? I don't know if it
I don't know if it was a big win. I will say it was a good.
It was a good win.
It was a good win because they looked good doing it. Right. They didn't grind it out. They were comfortable. Yeah. Like Tua had like 60 yards passing until garbage time whenever it started.
But it was 7-3 at halftime.
Right.
Pittsburgh was just hanging on. And in the second half, they come out throwing.
They steamrolled them. Yeah. So it's a big game. Detroit coming off back-to-back losses. They didn't look great against the Rams, but it's the Rams. They shit-stomped the Cowboys a few weeks ago.
Detroit's losses, they're almost like Kansas City. They've lost to some like very good
juggernauts.
teams.
Yeah.
They have.
So I look at Detroit where they need this game. I don't see the Steelers winning it, and it's almost like if the Steelers do win it, it's playing with house money because that game, if they would win that game, it would set them up.
Pittsburgh wins. They beat Cleveland. That game means nothing again. And if Baltimore would lose in New England, which they can, because Vrabel's going to have them ready to go. Then they're in. So this game, it's important. Pittsburgh does not want to go to the last game of the season and face Baltimore for.
I think that's where we're headed.
That's what everybody wants.
Yeah, right. But I think I don't. Not everybody. I don't. I do not.
Well, if you're a non-fan of either team, you want to see that come down.
Yeah.
The TV, everybody, they want to put that on a primetime game, put that on there. I mean, arch enemies, arch rivals, Lamar, Harbaugh, Tomlin. I mean, I tell you what.
Is it the best rivalry in football in NFL? Not in football in general. And you think that's better than the Packers? Because the Packers-Bears is up there. Washington and Dallas is up there.
And Cleveland, but Cleveland stinks.
Yeah, Cleveland was more competitive because there's a lot more hatred coming from Cleveland.
Yeah, Raiders and Chiefs. Raiders stink. I don't know. I guess.
I think it might be the best rivalry in football. I really do. And that's probably a biased opinion because there's some
Philly and the Eagles is pretty heated rivalry.
Philly and the Eagles, the same fucking team.
I mean, oopsies.
Philly and the Eagles.
College education. Philly and Dallas is.
That's a pretty big one.
It really is. Yeah. Even though, I don't know, Philly's owned them lately. I guess they have maybe. But still, everybody owns somebody for a while.
So here's another game. talk briefly on. Who would have thought NFC South would come down to Tampa Bay playing at Carolina? They're playing 2 out of the last 3 weeks, but this game at Carolina means everything. Like they get that lead and just run.
Yeah,
run
but
away.
Doesn't every year Tampa come down to the last game because they can go 9-8 and win the division?
Yeah, but Carolina, Tampa Bay was on my division parlay.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Yeah.
Carolina shouldn't even be there.
No.
Like it should be Atlanta and Tampa Bay fighting for this division.
Yeah, Atlanta
and Tampa Bay just falling apart. And Carolina had a chance last week and lost at the end of the Saints, man.
Yep.
You have a chance to play Baker Mayfield this week, right? In fantasy, right? You're going to start him. You're going to start Jared Goff.
Well,
fantasy
I would like to ask my
playoffs.
fans here if you would chime in.
Yeah, comment below. Let us know.
Below. If I win this week, I win some money in my fantasy. I had a bye week last week. I got Jared Goff home against Pittsburgh, or I start Baker Mayfield on the road against Carolina. I really need some help right here. Which quarterback
that's a tough one to really.
I mean, it is. I mean, Mike Evans is back. But it's on the road. Carolina's defense is, I don't know, it's iffy. It's
Baker Mayfield hasn't had like a great fantasy run.
No, I picked him early too.
I did. I love Baker.
But he got injured a little bit early, and all the receivers got hurt.
But they're all back. Needed game.
Yeah.
But can the Steelers stop that offense?
That's what I'm saying. Do I sit down Jared
Goff? Can the Steelers stop that offense?
Because here's the way I look at Dan Campbell. Like, we got to win this game, boys. We got to go all out. Go all out.
The whole world's going to be watching.
But it could be a Jameer Gibbs Montgomery game too.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it really could be because if they start running the ball, then Pittsburgh can't stop it. And Pittsburgh's they're going to have Herbig.
I don't know.
And they don't have Watt.
Yeah, Jack Sawyer's going to be the guy. Yeah.
You got him and Cam.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
We're going to have some guys.
Like their defense is going to be down too. So I mean, I'm going to have to start golf at home on a turf. The weather is going to be Carolina weather be nice too, but still, you
don't know that could be rainy, man. It could be rainy, could be windy. It's like that in Tampa Bay all the time.
Yeah. But Detroit, there ain't no weather.
Yeah, right. You got to worry about it.
I'll probably go with golf. I really will. I mean, with Amon St. Brown's been playing really good lately.
Oh man, he got bagged up on Thanksgiving, but he's just continually
he's been on fire. So
looking at other games, man, Jacksonville, Denver, that's a big game.
Oh, Jacksonville and Denver.
At Denver, -3.5. I think Denver's cruising. Jacksonville kind of needs it because Houston's getting hot.
What's Denver's record?
Denver's record right now
11-3,
is 12-2. They have the best record.
And what's the Chargers? They 2 games behind.
Let's see what the Chargers
They got
are.
4.
I'm glad I got a phone in front of me.
Yeah.
Chargers are at Dallas. Chargers are 10-4, so they got their 2 games.
They got 2 games.
So that's why I said Denver's cruising. That's a big game though because Jacksonville needs it. On the road in Denver, Trevor Lawrence coming off his best game of his career.
They're looking good, man. They got this coach who was supposed to be like a quarterback coach, and this is one of Lawrence's best years since it was maybe rookie year or second year, whatever it was. But they're playing good ball. I don't know how good their defense really is, but they got a bunch of no names and they're playing well.
There's a guy that they traded for about 6 weeks ago from the Raiders, Jacoby Myers. I love him. I wanted the Steelers to go get him, and we didn't pull the trigger. He's been so dynamic for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think he scored 3 weeks in a row. They extended him. They already gave him a 3-year extension. Big money. Jacksonville's looking good. There's some good football, man. There's some good NFL football going on.
Tell you what, Gainwell was a steal.
Gainwell's probably the Steelers MVP.
Honestly, I mean,
I'm
actually going to start him in my flex positions because I don't think Detroit's defense is that good, and I think they're going to use him. I mean, I really do. I don't see why you don't.
They use him every week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to play him.
They trust him.
Now, next year, whether Pittsburgh holds on to him, I don't know because there's going to be some money.
Well, we got him cheap anyways. The Eagles gave him
it was like $1.3 million or something like that. I mean, it was a steal, but I mean, you only get him for a 1-year deal, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
he'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, he should, or he may,
or let you get rid of Warren and keep Gainwell.
See, I always was the guy that differed on the Warren train. Everybody wanted Najee Harris out of the building. They wanted Jaylen Warren. I said Jaylen Warren is the number 1 back. Is what he is, right? What we see. He's a good plug guy.
Yeah.
I think the Steelers need to go find. Maybe they got one with Caleb Johnson in the future. We don't know. But Kenneth Gainwell has gave the Steelers a jump start, man. He's been great. Last game I wanted to talk about in the NFL slate was Sunday night Patriots-Ravens, man. That's a big one.
Ravens spotting 3.
Yeah. At home. Lamar when they need it. Where do you go, man?
I mean, I think the Patriots are a better team, but Baltimore.
The Patriots was up 21-0 last week. Don't forget that. Like, the Patriots was pounding Buffalo.
I had Buffalo. Trust me. I was getting ready to throw that ticket in the garbage.
I did too.
I mean, like I said, it's a must win. New England's in. What are they fighting anybody for? Well, they can go for a home. They're fighting Denver, though, right?
They're fighting, 11-3 is the Patriots, and I think Buffalo's only one game back.
I tell you what, and Josh Allen got to be thinking, hey, listen, if New England does win, he goes, I got no Lamar, I got no Burrows, and I got no Mahomes.
Yeah, right. And he has nothing. And even if he's on the road, he's not going to be afraid.
Yeah,
he's not looking at the Patriots last week. Outside of Travion Henderson, their offense just really did not click. Not Mac Jones. Drake May didn't look very comfortable.
But think about it. They lost, what, 38, 35, 35, 31?
Right.
I mean,
but Drake May didn't have a great game.
Yeah.
They were able to run the football. Looking at this game at home Sunday night, I hope the Patriots win, even though I have Buffalo to win the division.
I'm sure you do hope you fucking ball.
But I don't see.
You're a Steeler fan.
But I don't see. Will you let me finish? I don't see the Patriots winning. I see Baltimore Sunday night going in and getting.
Well, I'll tell you what, Baltimore's defenses last couple of weeks they've been getting help.
They're getting better.
Von Neuer or whatever his name is, and their defense is playing better. I don't think Lamar.
They made Joe Burrow look like a chump.
They did. I'm not saying Baltimore's offense is looking that great. I don't understand these teams. You got Derrick Henry, you got Saquon Barkley, and these guys are getting the ball 10 times a game. Are you kidding me? They should be touching the ball close to 20 times a game.
When the Steelers played the Ravens a couple weeks ago, I was like, why aren't they giving him the ball? Did they not know what he did to us last time?
I don't get it.
Saquon is starting to ramp up, though.
Yeah.
They're giving him the ball more. He's had 2 games in a row, I think, that he's really started to come on. The NFL, I didn't think we would go down this road and talk the NFL as much as we did. I thought we'd really get into college. But there's some big games.
No, there really are. A lot of good games. And I'll tell you, a lot of important games. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a fun Sunday, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday night with the Packers Bears. College football playoff. But let's get into it. We got our 4 first-round games. When you look at the games, they don't look like where some games would be like exciting. They look like they would be week 1 of college football when you're looking at Ole Miss playing Tulane. Yeah. You're looking at James Madison playing Oregon. There's some big ones, though. Oklahoma, Alabama, Miami versus Texas A&M. There are some really big college games.
I think a lot of people are counting Miami out, but I'm going to tell you what. I don't know. You want to
talk about that game first?
If Carson Beck has a decent game, he's surrounded by some athletes, man. I'm telling you, they're surrounded. But I'm going to tell you what, A&M, that wide receiver and quarterback, Concepcion and
Reed.
Yeah, Reed, and I'll tell you, and their defense sometimes plays well.
Their defense is good.
But
I'm not going to play devil's advocate because I'm right with you. I'm predicting Miami to go into Texas A&M and win. I think their defense is better. I think even though Miami hasn't played the schedule that Texas A&M's played, I think Miami's defense is better. I think that defensive line is amazing. Not saying Texas A&M defense isn't good because I believe their defense is good too. Quarterback play, like you said, Carson Beck, he's not going to blink. Yeah. This is not going to be a scenario where he's going to be afraid.
He's been in this situation. He knows what it's about. So but I don't know, SEC and Miami, and where are they from?
Miami? Florida.
Yeah. I'm talking the conference.
ACC.
That's what I mean. ACC was so
That's why I said it. When Miami has bad losses to SMU.
That's why I think it scares me. The ACC stunk this year.
Yeah, SMU and Louisville was their losses, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They got hot a little bit towards the end.
Yeah, they beat an overrated Pitt team. I mean, A&M went through the gauntlet, man. I mean,
they did go through the gauntlet. I'm predicting the Miami Hurricanes to win week 1. That's my prediction. What are you backing off that now? Because you said Miami at first too.
You know what's funny?
I'm predicting the Hurricanes.
This is what I'm going to tell you. This is the kind of year I had in gambling. I thought when I first saw that, I said A&M all the way. They're home, SEC, pound and pound. Then I'm thinking, you know what? Carson Beck, been there. Blah. I don't know. I don't know who I'm going to bet in that game.
Texas A&M minus 3.5. Total is 48.5. I'll tell you this. What's killed Miami is a running quarterback. Reed can run, but they don't really do a lot of design runs. Usually just scrambles. They got a stud receiver, man. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
That Concepcion, I'm telling you, he's a beast.
Miami might have the best player in the country on the defensive line. You know what I mean? He might be the number one pick in the draft. You look at these guys, they're going to be ramped up, ready to play. Cristobal is not somebody that I think is a great coach, Mario Cristobal. Yeah. But I'm going to take Carson back. I think he's going to get it done. Yeah. I'm going to go roll with Miami.
Well, I'm going to go against you, brother. I'm going to take Texas A&M.
All right, sounds good.
Money line.
The money line. He ain't giving up before those spotsies. Okay, let's go tonight's game. Oklahoma, Alabama. Alabama going, into Sooner country at Oklahoma. Oklahoma beat them the first game.
I had Oklahoma plus. I think they were plus 12, I think, or something.
Yeah.
And they won straight up. I mean, I had Oklahoma that first game, and I don't know. Bama, they went on that stretch where they won 5 in a row, and like a tough, like a gauntlet, like through the SEC. But they kept winning. Then they laid a turd against Georgia. I mean, it looked bad. And Oklahoma, I think their quarterback's getting better. He started out really good.
Got hurt.
Then he got hurt. Now he's starting to step back up. I mean, I'm telling you what, the Venable got that defense playing really, really good.
That's where I roll. Because I think his defense is amazing.
It really is. And with the over and under being 40.5, you're thinking it's a low-scoring game, which Vegas thinks so. So if it's a low-scoring game, Oklahoma might squeak it out a 16-13 game.
I'm thinking Oklahoma gets it done. Yeah. I like John Mateer. I think he was an early year front runner to win the Heisman before he got hurt. He was really starting to stack up the numbers. Their defense is dynamic. I look at Simpson for Alabama, and I don't see somebody that's going to go on the road at night. Here's the thing that I'm scared of. When Ohio State got in a few years back, they said they didn't deserve to be there. Yeah. They went on a run.
That's right.
Alabama, everybody in the world says, you don't belong. Yeah. That should be Notre Dame's spot.
Yeah, then they're saying about Dober.
Yeah.
Kalen DeBoer, if you don't win this game, they're talking about firing him. Well, bring him to Michigan. I'll take him. I'll take him to Michigan. I'll take him. So there's that factor. And then,
I bet Oklahoma. I am afraid.
Here's another thing. Oklahoma beats Bama in Bama. Now they're home.
Pour us another shot, buddy.
Now they're home with a better record, and they're only laying 1.5. It almost looks inviting to take Oklahoma at home to Schooner. All you got to do is win the game.
You're right. And what was always the logic when it comes to spots?
Yeah.
If you weren't spotting more in the field goal,
if you can't spot 3 at home,
you don't deserve it. You're not the better team.
The other team's better. Yeah. If they're evenly matched, in
Merry Christmas again, guys.
Merry Christmas.
But sometimes the odds makers get it wrong.
Well, yeah, you're right.
I think they get it right. I think Miami's a better team in the A&M game. I just do.
You think they're the better team?
I do.
Even though they lost to SMU.
I know. I think they're a better team. I've never really trusted A&M.
How many losses A&M got?
1. I'm pretty sure they're 11-1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're 11-1. Their only loss was to.
Was it Georgia? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Where was it? Texas.
They lost to Texas.
27-17. Yep. Last game of the year.
Yeah. Okay.
In the Big 12.
Because I had Texas that day. That wasn't the Big 12 championship.
Yep.
It was the Big 12 championship.
That wasn't?
No, because Texas didn't make the Big 12 championship.
Oh yeah, Texas Tech. Texas Tech.
The host. With the most.
I'm sorry. The big rivalry. Philly and the Eagles. Yeah, so I'm on Oklahoma. Where's your prediction? And I'm not real confident in it. Money is on Alabama, though.
I think if I would take this game, oh, God, I don't know, man. Venable, I mean, he wants this game back. Well, so these coaches want it bad.
This is a college football playoff, man. They're coming out.
It's a huge game for both coaches, man. Venable, he came to Oklahoma, looked shaky. What's he been there? This 3rd year, I think?
What?
Venable?
Yeah, I think 3 years.
3rd year, and he's finally starting to get that team with that defensive concept. But, man,
how good is he? Because Clemson, once he left,
Clemson, they're deep. Oh, yeah, he's good. I think he's going to be a great coach at Oklahoma. I think he's going to win a national championship. I really do.
All right, Jace, your official prediction: Alabama versus Oklahoma. Who do you got?
I'm going Bama.
Bama. All right.
Bama.
So that's both games we went opposite on. Okay, so now I'm going to jump first, and I'm going to take Ole Miss the next game. So go ahead and take Tulane, buddy. Ole Miss plays Tulane. Ole Miss is spotting 17.5.
I will take Tulane with 17.5. Oh, this is why. Ole Miss, I know they want to. I'm actually rooting for Ole Miss because what Lane Kiffin left there and all this shit. I'm actually rooting for them. But I'll root for them to win by 10. I just think with Kiffin gone, and I know they got this other coach here, but Tulane, they got beat pretty bad the first time because I bet them. I know what happened. But they also didn't have a starting quarterback. So, and I also think the committee that voted Tulane and James Madison in here, they want to see a close game. And if I had to pick a team, I give Tulane a better chance of keeping it close than I do James Madison against Oregon. That's the only reason.
I'm kind of with Jay on this. I'm looking more towards the total points of the game. I don't think Tulane can stop Ole Miss for a second. I think Ole Miss is going to score maybe every time they touch the ball. But Tulane is not going to blink because they are used to being in these wild games. Tulane's offense is good enough. Ole Miss has a really good pass defense.
Ole Miss only scored 41 the first time.
45-10.
Well, okay, I was 4 off.
Yeah,
I missed the 2 safeties.
Yeah, but I think Tulane can score enough maybe to get a backdoor cover. So I'm leaning more towards the total of the game or maybe Ole Miss team total.
Ole Miss defense it's sometimes it's good.
Well, I think it's just going to be wild.
Yeah, they got to. I mean, but Tulane's got to score 27 points, 24 to 30 points to cover the spread.
Yeah, to cover the spread. Not to win the game.
No,
because they're going to give up 40.
Yeah.
At least. When I'm looking at this, man, I see. If we're talking Tulane, James Madison, I think Tulane deserves to be there way over James Madison. We'll get into that really quick, a couple minutes. But when I look at the game, I'm looking at somewhere where, like you said, Tulane's quarterbacks came back. You're looking at an Ole Miss team that is looking to prove to their own coach that left that he shouldn't have left.
Yeah,
they're going to give this a shot. They're going to try to go win the whole thing. They're going to put a statement on. I don't know if I'm ballsy enough to take the plus points, but here's the thing: not all favorites are going to cover.
No, they might be overlooking Tulane, thinking, "Oh man, we waxed them the first time, and we're the SEC. They're whoever they are."
But a home playoff game is going to be a different type of intensity. So you roll with Tulane, and I'm not ballsy enough. Give me the favorite. I'm taking Ole Miss.
Well,
all right, so the night game.
I got the 3 dogs. He got the 3 favorites. I'll take my chances.
I did. Huh?
You picked all chalk.
Okay, no, I didn't. I took Miami. You took a favorite.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you took a favorite.
I said money line. Don't forget that. No.
Yes, that'd be like minus 200. So right now, I don't know why Oregon is only spotting 20.5 to James Madison. It should be higher. Should be 21.5. That's where I think it should sit. When you're looking at a game like James Madison, they're a good team. Oregon's probably a top 5 team in the country easily.
Yeah.
It's a tough game, man.
Dante Moore, he'll be. Here's the thing: they were talking about all the quarterbacks coming out this year.
I love Dante Moore.
How great they're going to be. It's the best quarterback class ever. Now they're saying 2027.
Yeah, because all those guys stunk. Clayton Coonan and those guys. Yeah,
because Sellers is
coming back.
He's going back.
Arch Manning.
Manning's coming back, and all them guys. So listen, the following year will be the year of the quarterbacks.
Yeah,
seriously.
But
Bryce Underwood will be there.
Bryce Underwood might not be in Michigan.
No, I don't think he'll be at Michigan.
No,
I don't think anybody's going to be at Michigan.
I don't blame him. You guys have a shit stir. You got such a bad program. This is why I love being a Ohio State fan. We run a clean program. We're just good with on our days off. We don't party. We go donate. We go help charity runs. We do everything.
Didn't Tressel get in trouble?
Tressel, that was a long time ago.
For tattoos?
That was a long time ago.
What a joke! What a joke that was.
We were so wrong for giving memorabilia, taking money for memorabilia. We got fucking banned
for doing
getting illegal.
Urban Meyer, he was a squeaky clean type of coach.
He couldn't make it a half season in Jacksonville. Well, all right. So Oregon, James Madison. James Madison is a good football team. James Madison has had a good defense all year. They run the football. They got a really, really good run game. Not against Oregon, though. Those guys are going to tackle way too well. Once they get a lead, home playoff game in Eugene, them guys from James Madison are going to be scared to death. That team's from Virginia. They're going to be going to Portland, Oregon, or Eugene, Oregon. There ain't a shot in hell. Once Oregon gets up, James Madison can't throw the ball. They're fucked.
Well, you want to hear my view? Because I seen them play. live.
Oh, you did see
I
James
did.
Madison play.
I was actually at the Marshall James Madison game back in November. November.
I had Marshall in
And,
it.
well, I had James Madison. Madison covered.
Yeah, they did.
But I watched them play. They are a pretty good team. They are. They actually covered against Marshall. They were spotting like 12. They ended up winning by like 16 or something. But it was a late score that covered that. Remember how it went over?
Yeah.
Because I was texting.
Yeah,
We were
wow,
texting, yeah. But it was a close game. So if it's a close game against Marshall, and my man Dan Lanning,
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have to go. I might have to take Oregon minus the points. I just think they might wax this.
Well, I
team.
think Tulane and James Madison both lost their coaches, right? I think they're both.
Did they both?
I think they both lost their coaches. I think both of them are staying on for the playoff run.
Oh, they're staying on.
Yeah,
So that's good.
yeah.
though.
I think they already left. I think Tulane's coach went to Florida. I can't remember where James Madison's coach
Okay.
went. But I just don't. I mean, I think it's the most lopsided game. They put it at night. I think it's going to battle with the NFL game. The NFL game means a lot.
Like I said, unless Oregon just lays down and lets them backdoor cover, but the game shouldn't be close. I mean, it should be one of them 47-13 game type
Did you
games.
see what Nick Saban said about James Madison?
No, I didn't.
Because Nick Saban was on the Pat McAfee show. He said James Madison is like a minor league baseball team getting invited to the Major League Baseball playoffs.
Oh, wait, I think I saw it on Facebook. I read
Yeah,
that.
it's like they shouldn't be there, man.
No.
This isn't the March Madness.
No, this
Like
is, yeah.
they took a spot away from Notre Dame. Notre Dame makes any of these games matter. But with Notre Dame's there, the games are gonna be bigger.
Yeah.
Notre Dame deserved to be in this
I
field.
can't
They didn't
believe
deserve to be over Miami,
No,
but they deserve to be in this
Because you
field.
think about it, if Notre Dame plays Tulane or Madison, they're a 17-point favorite.
They're going to kill either one of them.
And
Yeah.
it's sad. I mean, I'm pissed that Notre Dame isn't playing in a bowl game because I would like to see them play in a bowl game. I know Jeremiah loves sitting out this, and I understand.
Right.
And I know they're mad. But, man, you're paying these players, giving them nil money, giving them scholarships. Play in a bowl game. Go compete. I mean, seriously.
I think going into the future, there needs to be a clause in these contracts to make these schools go, and especially the players. All right, you want to sit out. I understand you don't want to mess up your NFL draft stock. Okay, because you sat out, you're giving up a fourth of your NIL money.
Something.
All right, is it worth it to you to sit out for that one game?
Yeah.
Then yes, go ahead. But I think the team invested all year long in you.
Yeah.
That game comes up. These bowl games, Jason and I, we love them.
Yeah.
We love them. Every bowl game. Now it's just like these teams don't want to play.
Yeah.
Get this stuff in order or
Yeah.
get rid of all the bowl games
Yeah.
because it's kind of in shambles right now.
Yeah, that's just like I'm still confused over it's Bryce Underwood. Michigan gave him $10 to $12 million. Okay, did they give him the money already?
He has to already have that.
Well, this is what I understand. Are the boosters in Michigan from Quinn Ewers when he went to High State, got the $1 million and left and went to
Right.
Texas? How are you going to give a guy $10 million and he can leave in the middle of the season?
That's why Lane Kiffin said
There's got to be.
they can't commit to him. He don't have to commit to them. And that's dirty the way to think, but like they should be held at a standard. Like
Yeah.
there shouldn't be headlines. This guy re-signed with this college because that's what they said. Lenore Sellers re-signs with South Carolina. That shouldn't be a re-sign.
No.
You committed to this school. They offered you money. It just needs to be sanctioned somehow.
I think if they give you $10 million, you play as a freshman. You get 2.5. Play as a sophomore. Okay, we'll give you that other amount. If you say 3 years, you get the whole amount.
Right.
Because think about Bryce.
Players should not have all the cards, man.
Just like Bryce Underwood. Okay, I got $10 million for Michigan. I'll play my freshman year. Well, now I'm going to go to Oregon. Maybe they're going to offer me $6 million.
Right.
You could make like $30 million just coming out of college.
Right.
You ain't got to go pro.
No, these guys.
There's got to be something. Got to be something.
Well, and it's bad. It's bad in college basketball as well because you've got guys that are some of these smaller colleges. You got like 27, 28-year-old dudes playing college basketball because they're going to make more money.
Yeah.
They're not going to make the pros.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the players making money. They need to figure out a better system to where.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Notre Dame because they didn't make the college football playoff. Even though I agree with them, they should have made it. They shouldn't be like, okay, I'm going to take my ball and go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you don't want to sit out, if you don't want to go to a bowl game, All right, next year you're not even eligible for college football playoffs.
Yeah.
Something.
They got to do something. They really
You know what I mean? To keep these games going because these bowl games mean a lot to us fans.
Yeah, they actually ruined college football.
Yeah.
They really have. I mean, it's sad because it's like my favorite sport to watch. It is.
Yeah, it's both of ours, buddy. College football is the best for us.
It is.
We love March Madness, but college football is the best.
It's the
Okay,
best.
so we're going to gear down. We got through our sports talk. We wanted to talk about football. You've sprinkled in some Jake Paul. Before we get into some Santa Claus ho talk, let's talk about that Pittsburgh Pirate trade real quick that you said I was a homer about.
Let me go. I'm going to watch Little House on the Prairie reruns. I'll get with you. Yeah. Really,
Brandon Lowe is a two-time All-Star. He hit 31 home runs last year.
No.
The Pirates went and got him. Okay, Jake Magnum.
Magnum PI.
Batted 295 last year, and he was in on the kicker. We gave up a solid piece in a 3-team trade. Stop it. The Pirates made a good trade. It is worth talking about on Hainsey's Cape Talk. And if you're going to disrespect me like this, I got millions and millions of people that would be the co-hosts. So you thank your lucky
Can I
stars.
tell you something? First of all, let me tell you about this. What's this guy's name? Randy Lau?
Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau. Who did he play for?
That's Tampa Bay Rays.
One of the best franchises in baseball.
Yeah, they get rid of people when they need to make money, right?
Listen, and I'll tell you another thing. They coach people. They form players.
Yeah.
He's going to the fucking Pirates.
Randy Rosarina just left last year, and he's been really well. I look at a guy, left-handed. He's left-handed second baseman. He hit 31 home runs on a short porch in right field in PNC Park.
I'm sorry. I'm fans of this is becoming like a joke of a show.
Hainsey's Kid Talk. We'll talk about the Pirates. Nick Gonzalez, our second baseman last year, he probably had 4 home runs. All right, so that's a big upgrade. Serious trade. I'm going to kick him off the show. You better get with the program or get out.
I'm actually looking right now to give. My man, he picked Oklahoma tonight.
Oh, you're looking at picks for tonight.
Picks for tonight. I'm not really disrespecting you. I just look
yes, you are.
I want to make a bet.
That was worth making. That was a big trade for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
NC State, he picked. You have them?
No, I had Memphis.
It's still 31-7.
It's over.
Oh,
I had.
It was 31-7 at halftime, and it ended 31-7.
Yeah, I had Western Michigan. They're minus 3.5.
So, if you had that NC State game over, they got 38 points at halftime. You're feeling pretty good to go over, 40-something?
I would say close to 50, yeah. Right.
What was the over under that game? I mean, seriously.
I don't know. I was talking about the Pirates trade, and you completely
because that's how
lowballed
much
me.
that's worth and how much.
That's how much you care.
I just have to know what the Sarsaparilla Bowl, the over and under.
Gasparilla.
The Sarsaparilla.
31-7 final. What did you just do there? All right, total.
The over and under was
56,
but 31-7, 38. You're feeling pretty good, but that's pretty high.
So, that's 76 points.
Man, Memphis, boy, they can't score.
No.
Okay. All right, let's go back to them Buckeyes. Go ahead.
No, it's over. You already ruined it. Bah humbug strikes again. Jason the Grinch Babella hits home. All right, I got some random questions to ask you about some Christmas stuff.
Oh, at least it ain't about the Pirates.
No, because I might not talk that much Pirates. But when I get a chance, I'm going to let her rip. So Santa retires, Jason, and he replaces himself with you. You're the new Santa.
I'm the new Santa.
What goes wrong first? What do you mess up in this process?
I get a DUI on my first delivery for presents.
That's what I said. The reindeer go up to center.
That's the first thing that's
Yeah,
going to go.
okay. All right, so
I land on the wrong house, drop the wrong gift.
okay. So what about what would be the biggest thing you would change if you were Santa? What would you change right now? I'm thinking right off the bat, I would say no more cookies and milk. Give me some shots, man.
Yeah, rum and Coke and some like barbecue chips or something like that, like a pepperoni roll or a piece of pizza. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't want no cookies, man. Listen, I got the reindeer, I got Rudolph. They're leading me through it's cold out. Warm me up, man. Warm me up.
Yeah.
Seriously, you a little hot toddy.
Two things I'm going to change real quick.
Go ahead.
If I'm Santa, I'm going to put some high beams on Rudolph because that little red dot on his nose is not going to get me to house to house. All right? So I'm going to get some high beams.
Yeah, especially drunk.
Yeah, right, because we're going to drink. It's a big night
We
for
landed
us,
on wrong roofs, dropping, I'm dropping a sex doll off at your place, and it's not supposed to go there, and just go somewhere else. Yeah.
All right, so what about this, buddy? We're drinkers, right? We drink. You can see we do shots on the show. why do we have to go down somebody's chimney? How about let's make a rule for the parents? Leave the door unlocked. We'll park in the parking lot. We'll walk into the front door.
and put them right under the tree.
Yeah, like give us make it
Exactly.
easier for us. Why do we
Yeah.
gotta go down a chimney?
Exactly, and you're pretty big. You probably got stuck
Not
a
as
few
big
times.
as Santa.
Well,
No, I'm a ho ho ho, but I'm not that big.
it's because you got no hair. That's why.
All right, buddy. Would you rather fight 10 elf-sized reindeer, little reindeer,
Little baby reindeer.
baby like the size of an elf,
Like
you
a
know,
little baby reindeer.
or one reindeer-sized elf? So you got an elf about our size.
But there aren't elves that size.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Would you rather fight a reindeer-sized elf, which is gonna be a big elf, or 10, reindeers this big?
I'll fight them little reindeer.
You would kick the shit
I
out
would
of them.
just step on her fins.
What if they hit you with
Well, I know
antlers?
that, but those antlers, yeah, you're right. I didn't think about those antlers.
Okay, if one of your loved ones had dementia,
Well, they have one done.
would you sneak in their closet, give away their clothes, and regift it and act like they got something new?
That's an ignorant question because he knows I've done it to my mother. I don't want to.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did. I did that when my mom went home. I gifted some of her stuff that was in a closet, and I brought them up to the nursing home, and she was happy as can be because everything fit.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you didn't know that.
Yeah, I do, right?
That's what I thought.
I know.
See, that's a low blow. That's a low blow. I wanted to kind of forget things that I did in my past. Thanks for bringing that
You
up.
could have said no, buddy. I didn't know.
I will not lie on your show.
Oh, thank you.
I might give losers, but I won't lie on your show.
Okay,
I did do that, and I feel bad about it.
Yeah,
but,
we live and we
but
learn.
my mother was happy.
She loved the
and
gift.
everything fit.
She loved the gift.
She did.
Why are stockings shaped like a gigantic sock?
Why are stockings shaped like a?
Yeah, why?
Because they go on your foot.
Is that what they are? Because of old time stockings? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you.
They're stockings. They go on your foot. Yeah, they're just old socks, and people don't want them more, so they hang them up by the tree and they fill them up with some stuff.
Yeah. Here's another question. It piggybacks off of the one of the first questions. If we knew Santa was coming, why didn't we just unlock the door and let him in?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of questions about Santa.
Yeah.
There really is. I mean, a lot of stuff that I don't know if I
Santa
really.
kind of shady business, right?
It is shady because how does he fit all those gifts in one sleigh?
In one bag.
Yeah,
You don't see multiple bags.
I mean, then you got to go down the chimney, I don't know if it's really true.
You know what? Next week, for our New Year's special, we'll get to the bottom of it because I'm going to keep an eye out for Santa.
I am going to inspect that. I don't know if Santa really is legit.
Yeah, because here's my thing. I don't even have a fireplace. Where the hell is he coming out?
Yeah, exactly. He's coming through the garage.
Yeah, I knew that.
Mom and Dad's lying. They letting him in.
All right.
They letting him in.
So before the show, we were like, what are we going to do a top 5 on, buddy? And you're like, top 5, easy one. Christmas cookies.
Cookies.
Christmas cookies.
Gotta love
So our
Christmas
top
cookies.
5 this week is our favorite Christmas cookies. It don't have to be now. Could be as a kid. Starting off, number 5, Jason, what is your favorite?
Number 5, I'm going to say Pizzelles. Number 5, Pizzelles.
Okay, is that like the original flavor Pizzelle?
Yeah, just a vanilla anise. Yeah,
Anise is
yeah.
oh man.
Yeah, that's all.
They make pizzelles and I don't like them at all. Anise just stinks real bad.
I don't want to be ruined. And I'll tell you another thing about, bless my mom's heart, great baker. I wasn't crazy about my mom's pizzelles. They were thick.
Okay, you want them thin and like ours are thin.
Thin and brittle.
Yeah,
like
right.
they crumble.
Crunch,
that. I like them. And I never told my mom that. She did make a chocolate pizzelle. She had a chocolate, whatever she did to it. But they were pretty good. But I always told my mom, make them thinner. And she just give me this, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like the thinner pizzelle. But pizzelle would be number 5.
I don't mind pizzelles, just anise. I don't like the anise, but like vanilla or something.
Yeah, vanilla. I know what
All right, so my number 5.
She added vanilla and anise to it, so it was good.
Yeah, because you can make them, man. You don't have to just have it.
Yeah.
My number 5, very simple, local thing, Buckeyes, man. Just chocolate, peanut butter. Sometimes it's a little too rich, but give me a cup of milk and I'll fire it on some Buckeyes, man. I love some Buckeyes. So, what's your number 4, buddy?
Well, tell you what my mom made. Lemon bars. You ever have lemon bars?
No.
They were little. It was a sheet. Cut them, powder sugar on them, lemon bars. Very tasty.
And you only
Very.
had them at Christmas?
Only Christmas.
Yeah, that's awesome. My number 4, chocolate chip cookies. And it's not like my mom makes a special chocolate chip cookie. Her like secret ingredient is just like a little bit of pudding, and it keeps them like a chewy chocolate chip. But fresh out of the oven, man, give me a chocolate chip cookie any day of the week. Any cookie out of the oven's amazing, but chocolate chip. She makes chocolate chip bars with powdered sugar. Those are number 4 as well. All right.
Mine was oatmeal raisin. One of my favorites.
I love it. It's an underrated cookie.
It really is. Oatmeal raisin.
So they made them on.
Yeah, we made all of them. Yeah, my mom made like 12. I'm telling you, 10 or 12 different types of cookies. I mean, like I said, the ones that you normally have, and then she made the extra ones. Just whatever she had in her kitchen, she'd whip something together. And oatmeal raisin was always one of my favorites.
Oh, oatmeal raisin's the best.
Yeah,
and it's not on mine because we didn't have it for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
But I
What
love.
did you have for Thanksgiving?
We just didn't do it for holidays, and I don't know why. Because I love
just gonna say
oatmeal. I love oatmeal raisin cookies. My number 3 is probably something that you're not a fan of, but the way my mom made them is just extra marshmallow. It was Rice Krispie treats. I love Rice Krispie treats. Enough butter, enough marshmallow, gooey stretch. It can't be like crispy. Got to be gooey. Got to be able to stretch that crispy treat. That's my number 3,
Yeah.
Rice Krispie treat.
Well, my number 2, my mom made chocolate chips, but she made a regular batch with semi-sweet.
Okay.
Then she made another batch with milk chocolate chips. Oh,
Which one was better, the milk?
milk chocolate. I'm a milk chocolate man. Oh, listen. Delicious. Honestly, God. Milk chocolate chips, a big glass of milk. Oh, God.
They make
Ooh.
chocolate chip cookies with peanut butter.
Oh, peanut butter
Chips,
chips,
yeah,
or like white chocolate chips.
I like some white chocolate.
Put them all in one cookie. It's
It's
the best.
Yeah, right out of the oven. Just give me.
Glass of milk.
Yes, sir. That's the only time I really drink milk is with cookies.
Cookies, chocolate. I get cookies, chocolate cake, or some type of. It's got a dessert I can have milk with.
So my number 2, I'm not like. It's not like I love them, but it just brings me back to my childhood. Is sugar cookies, and it's just about decorating the sugar cookie. Like, I like sugar cookies, don't get me wrong, but I think that bringing back the childhood, like my kids do it every year.
Yeah, they look like Christmas trees.
Yeah, they decorate them, they ice them up, sprinkle them, and you make them. You all try to make your favorite one to see what it looks like. They taste great, but it just brings me back to the nostalgia of being a kid.
Yeah.
That's my number 2.
Well, my number 1 is my mom made the best, and my cousin Patty does it now. It's a little nut roll with powdered sugar on it.
Oh, man. You make them right.
Listen, when you make them right, they're the best, because I went out and bought some sometimes, and they're terrible. But my mom, my cousin Patty, man, they would do them walnuts and they would fill them little nut rolls. They're a pain in the ass to make, because they're only about that big, and you make 130 of them. But I'm going to tell you, I could just sit there and eat them. And they know when I go to weddings, that's the first thing I do.
Yes, sir.
I take all the little nut rolls from the weddings that my family makes, and they are absolutely, that is my favorite.
Yeah, because Patty, I think, made those for my wedding, because she made the cookies.
Absolutely delicious.
My number 1 is my mom's nutcrackers, and it ain't like a normal nutcracker. It's like a cookie, or like a cheesecake breading, and then you put like some peanut butter, so it's just like a peanut butter like cookie soft. I can't describe it. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
And she calls it nutcrackers. I don't know if that's what was the recipe. It's not like a normal nutcracker, but that's my favorite cookie of all time, man.
Yeah.
What was some of the stuff that you ate during Christmas, or like some of your favorite Christmas foods? Like, mine was just like a general like ham and scalloped potatoes. But you're Italian. Did you?
No, we did a lot of things, but then like when you're young, when I was a little kid, like we had 25, 30 people. Listen, house full of smoke, cigarettes.
That's what you said last week. Yeah, I can just envision how it would be.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And like we did the 7 fish. I don't know, there was a smelts.
I never
remember. But I never liked it because the smelled terrible. I mean, I just
because they're little live fish,
little
right?
breaded little fish. But they did 7 fish, and I can't remember all the what.
Now, as an adult, is that something you would enjoy? Because I would like to partake.
I still don't think I like the smell.
Really, I've never tried.
I don't. And then but I'm gonna tell you what. And another thing, I was too young. I took for granted. My mom made wedding soup, and I love it. Oh yeah, just on Christmas and Thanksgiving we had wedding soup. But we had wedding soup. We had the 7 fish. We had the turkey. We had the ham. Then we always had a lasagna. Like we had a feast, man. We had a little bit of everything, and it was really good. But I always ate the lasagna because I didn't like nothing else because I was stupid.
Yeah.
Now, at my age right now, I love all that stuff. I really would. Man.
Yeah. So ours is just a normal. We just have a ham dinner, which I'm a ham lover, so I'm not. I'm just saying, I deviled eggs.
Mashed potatoes. You have mashed potatoes?
Oh yeah.
See, my dad made homemade mashed potatoes. He did. He was like, my dad was good at breakfast and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And guess what? Hated mashed potatoes. I look back and like, man, what a dumbass I was.
Right.
I mean, all that home cooking and
because now you would die for
I
it.
would die for them to be back.
My favorite thing right now is something we didn't do as a kid is now after the kids open up the presents, Shasta makes a humongous breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
And I love it. Christmas morning, that's my favorite thing now. She makes this huge breakfast.
That's
French toast, the works, everything.
Yeah, that's funny
and
you say
I
that.
love that.
Because last year, Carrie invited one of her good friends down, and she made this French toast sausage casserole or whatever. She
Like
put it on
Bob and
Facebook.
Marie made. That's good stuff.
You put all this shit in there. She baked it. She probably forgot about it this year. But I'm going to have to remind her about it. It came out
That's
really
my
good.
favorite thing right now is after kids open up presents, we have a huge breakfast together, and it's nice. But yeah, man, that wraps up what we had. I didn't know if we had an hour worth of material, but you put us together, and we just start chopping and
That's
talking.
it, brother. Now we're going to gear down on this Alabama-Oklahoma game.
Yeah, you got Alabama, I got Oklahoma.
I don't know.
And then you got Jake Paul by knockout as well, right?
Yeah.
All right, so before we get off here, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of your heart, we love everybody.
Yeah,
man.
Merry Christmas, guys. Have a wonderful holiday.
Yep,
Seriously.
thanks. Peace.
Peace.